你有冇信心啊？得，即係9個鐘9個字。
明白明白，好的。
懂你意思。
我们没有身份证。现在那边真的怼了。
什么东西那个？
Here is our 10-day road trip plan in Xinjiang. So exciting! So today we are going from Urumqi to Hormu. Why we are going to Hormu district? It is very unique, located very close to 3 neighboring countries. It's also known as the China version of Switzerland due to its snow-capped mountains and charming wooden house. Looking forward to try traditional foods, drinks, and even go horseback riding and hiking in the surrounding mountains. There are 3 different paths that can be taken to get to the Hormu area. It's important to note that the Hormu area will be closed by 8 p.m. So we decided to choose Route 1 with the shortest time and distance, including some break time and meal time. Hopefully we can get there by 6 p.m. Bye Urumqi! Hotel checkout and let's go! Oh no, it looks like we can't leave yet. Someone is cleaning their car and seems like to really love it. Navigation ready. 7 hours and 600 kilometers. Let's go! This one is so cute, just like 2 had been cut out and a super long car.
你知唔知咩嚟嘅咧？
我覺得係石油。我未見過咁壯觀喎。
全部都係貨櫃石。呢啲地都正，睇嗰啲建築，真係。
地嗰啲好小心啲啊！
呢啲地哇，好驚啊！
你冇話我冇提你啊？問好。
你咪轉職做貨櫃師？
係啊。
We started to find it super weird that why we're not on highway yet, but with so many cargo trucks. Let's have a look on the navigation and see where are we at now. 9 hours? What?
去咗邊？
問好。
去咗邊？
What? Why we're in Route 3? As we were driving along to the S21 highway, our navigation said the road was blocked. Therefore, it rerouted us to an alternate route automatically. But here's where things got interesting. This morning, we noticed that the S21 highway was still open. That's why we wondered if our navigation had given us wrong information. Should we trust the navigation? We faced a tough decision. Do we take the alternate route that would add an extra 2 to 3 hours to our journey? Or do we test our luck and try taking the S21 highway? How can we give up? Maybe the navigation is wrong. Feeling adventurous, we decided to take a chance and drive to the S21 entrance. We'll drop by a town called Wudachu to get some food supply and maybe some information from the local people. By the way, I found this really amazing feature on our navigation app in mainland China. Whenever there's a real-time block or accident in the road, a chat room is automatically created where you can interact with other drivers and get the latest update. It's super fun. We even saw people asking in the chat room and see if S21 highway was closed.
I just arrived in Urumqi right now. Get some breakfast. We are still figuring out if we can still do S21 highway. So maybe we'll ask some local people here and see restaurant today.
大概等多久了？12点啊。对了，你们知道那个 S21那个高速是不是封路了？
高速分路我不知道，这路是。
Seems like a dead end here.
So we are quite worried about today's timing. I just don't want to live in the car tonight. I definitely think it will be too cold for it.
我們打包吧。
佢哋可能啱啱先起身，佢心諗晨早食燒烤。
Crazy ordering our breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the whole day.
呢個係一定遲晏，
一定遲晏，約唔到呢條高速係遲晏嘅，肯定遲晏。
We are so desperate. I want to see if we can call the hostel and ask for the help.
10點都可以嗎？
Good news! We just called a hostel in Hormu to let them know we won't be able to make it by 8 p.m. as stated on their website. And they told us that the shuttle bus actually operates until 10 p.m. That's a relief. And here's a pro tips during non-peak season. You can even drive directly to the wooden house area without taking the shuttle bus. which is more flexible. However, we are a bit unlucky. We are traveling in the peak season, which is from May to November, which means that we have to catch the shuttle bus to get there. The time now is 12:45. Best case scenario is that S21 in Route 1 actually works and the navigation is wrong and we can arrive there at 8:30 p.m. But it is still possible that we can arrive in Hemu area before it closed, but the time will be super tight.
你有冇信心啊？即係9個鐘9個字，你要唔可以出錯，就可以10點之前到咯。
And our last option would be, which I really don't want, is to cancel the schedule and not go to that place, because the location was just too rural with no nearby city. Things aren't going according to the plan, but we are just starving. We need some food to keep us going and positive. If you were with us, which way do you think we should go? Tell me about your thoughts in the comment box below. After considering so many factors, let's go to S21 highway and check that out. Maybe it's not closed at all. Let's try our luck here. Wish us all the best.
There's a car in front of us, also going to that highway. 前面呢個位
前面就知啦。
就知有冇封路。
係。
Oh, so exciting! Hopefully we can have this highway. 有車入去喎。There's some car getting in. Can you see it? Do you think we can get inside? Almost there.
嚇，唔準入，真係唔得喎。
真係唔入得喎。
前面不能進嗎？所以又回去了。好了。
哦，收聲。
收聲。
10個鐘。10 hours.
Before we start, let's fill up our car with fuel. But wait, this gas station seems to have a high security there.
Not sure if our cab works here.
There's a gate and the car need to go there one by one.
你好，我是通行证的。
身份证没有吗？
我们没有身份证。
不是，身份证没有的话不能加油。
哦，这样的。
I'm so worried. If we cannot add any fuel, our road trip travel can end here.
什么东西那个？
Camera are really sensitive here.
可以查嗬？
可以啊。
哦，嚇死嘅！如果冇油喎。
真。
哇，冇油 is so scary.
It was just a big relief. I almost want to cry when I see the gates open.
It was super scary again. Luckily we can get it.
Why we're not adding fuel? What's happening there?
用身份證去 Yeah. Oh my god.
Look at here.
They literally need your ID card to activate the machine. So, hopefully the woman there can help us.
Yeah, after some explanation, the woman agreed to lend us her ID card. Thank you so much. Feeling like the luckiest person on earth right now. Seems like police car need to do the registration too. So in Xinjiang, after you fill it with a fuel, you have to go to the counter and pay for it. But here's something interesting.
佢問你幾錢跟住咧？
佢問我幾錢嘅，佢唔知我幾錢。
你係中意答幾錢啊？幾錢？
中意答幾錢？
Interesting. So lucky we can have the.
我有以前咧對內地嗰啲咧規矩完全唔識用咯。
Was super scary again. If we cannot like recharge ourselves here, then we'll be one of other guests. Never thought getting gas is that difficult. I thought it's just like going to supermarket, you just pay for it and you have it. I just take it for granted.
Another 30 minutes were spent here. If you're planning on driving in Xinjiang without a mainland ID card, not sure if ID card from other regions in China works here, you might need to spare more time in the gas station to explain everything and even borrow ID cards from others. I can imagine we are going to do this every day from now on. I think that's what travel means. You're bound to run into some challenge. You have to solve problems and journey continue.
And see if we can arrive there.
我想講咧，佢而家開通咗啦。
而家開咗？
開咗啦。
Really？嗰個亞烏公路粗，哇！有個太大風。
But we are already halfway along Route 3. Too late to go back. So when you travel in Xinjiang, the weather can change very quickly here, and the road condition can be quite unpredictable. So it's always a good idea to do more research and prepare a few backup plans.
Just enjoy.
Yeah, just enjoy. Live in the moment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, live in the moment.
Yeah.
Suddenly, we saw some roadblock here by the police. Is there any security check here?
你好，要证件吗？
啊，对，把车停到那边，然后跟到腿上。
哦，好的。
好。
车不安全。
好。
They told us to park in front and get out of the car. So it's our first time here and we have no idea what will happen next. But what will they check? We are a little bit nervous. Hopefully they won't check my camera and phone. I have no idea which item might be sensitive to them.
A few moments later.
睇起晒雞皮，
都冇。
好緊張。
同架警車埋一齊。緊張嘛？飲啲水。
好緊張，呢啲可以緊張到死，我見你手心出晒汗啦，出晒汗啦。
Quick update, we survived. When we arrived, we were taken into a small room with a wooden table and asked to sit down. And then the police come out with a table form. Other than our personal information, he asked quite detailed on our full itinerary of our trip, and we were a little bit nervous at first, but luckily, he didn't ask to check our phones or cameras. Overall, the process was pretty straightforward, but it did take some time here. Another 30 minutes were spent here.
5:15 right now, and we still have 5 hours and a half to go. Take quite a long time.
One highlight here. One of the reasons we choose Route 2 is that it will pass by a Mount Kalama Wildlife Natural Reserve. Look at these wild horses! It's truly a breathtaking sight. Watching them run and graze freely in their natural habitats is just a peaceful experience. It's moments like this that remind us how important it is to protect and preserve our planet's incredible wildlife.
We have 2 more hours to go. Can you guess what time is it? It's already 9 o'clock at night, but it's still quite bright. We actually saw the sunset at around 8 p.m. Starting to be cold, to be more cold.
It is impressive to see all highway service point is so clean and tidy. Toilet. I remember when I was a kid, like 15 years ago, the toilet on the highway was like, ew.
Like after 6-hour drive, it's so cold and we don't have any food supply anymore. So we decided to. So I want to talk to my parents that. 當你見到呢個 video 嘅時候，呢個 souvenir， 因為我哋已經6-7個鐘冇見到任何 restaurant 啦，所以當你見到呢個 video 嘅時候，我遲啲再買俾你哋。有牛肉粒啦，呢度最出名嘅提子乾。It's already 9:30, so we decided to get a coffee. Yesterday we actually bought this interesting coffee. The packaging is quite interesting. So we bought a milk. I think you just need to press here, and then it will come out from here. 跟住你咁。
No sugar.
係咪你想要嘅咖啡啊
Yes, indeed.
Is it the coffee you want?
係啊。
喂，可唔可以同我個 language？
We're just too tired and the mind is so messy. So exhausted. Last 2 hours. Almost the end.